Welcome to our exploration of one of nature's most vibrant and complex ecosystems, coral reefs. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating process of coral reef formation, uncovering the role of tiny marine organisms, the environmental factors that help coral thrive, and the importance of reefs in our ocean ecosystems. Coral reefs aren't just beautiful underwater landscapes. They're essential to marine life and have a huge impact on coastal communities and global biodiversity. Join us as we unravel the secrets of how these intricate underwater structures come to life. Coral reefs are extraordinary ecosystems, bustling with life and color. They stretch across warm, shallow waters of tropical and subtropical oceans, acting as both nurseries for marine species and as powerful natural barriers that protect coastlines. But the creation of a coral reef is an ancient, intricate process, a story that begins with tiny, almost invisible creatures called coral polyps. These minuscule animals, no larger than a grain of rice, are at the heart of reef formation and play a role far beyond what their size might suggest. To understand coral reefs, we first need to understand coral itself. Coral polyps are part of a group of animals called cnidarians, related to jellyfish and sea anemones. Each polyp has a simple body structure, consisting of a tube with a mouth surrounded by tentacles. These tentacles contain specialized cells called nematocysts, which are capable of delivering a sting to small prey. At night, polyps extend their tentacles to capture microscopic plankton, drawing them in as a source of food. But polyps don't rely only on this for sustenance. They have an even more crucial relationship with tiny algae called zooxanthellae that live within their tissues. The zooxanthellae provide coral with most of its energy through photosynthesis. In exchange, the coral offers these algae a safe environment and access to sunlight. It's a beautiful symbiosis that sustains both the coral and algae, creating a foundation for reef development. The zooxanthellae give coral its color as well, creating the stunning palettes of reds, blues, purples, and greens that we associate with healthy reefs. This partnership is fundamental to reef building, and without it, coral polyps would struggle to survive. As coral polyps grow and die, they leave behind their calcium carbonate skeletons. Over time, these structures accumulate, forming the foundation of the reef. New polyps settle on top of these skeletons, continually adding to the reef structure. This process is slow. Some coral reefs grow only a few centimeters each year. However, given enough time and the right environmental conditions, these colonies can form massive structures like the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, which spans over 2,300 kilometers. Reefs need specific conditions to thrive. Sunlight, clear water, and warm temperatures are essential. Coral polyps need shallow waters so that sunlight can penetrate and reach the zooxanthellae, allowing photosynthesis to occur. This is why most coral reefs are found no deeper than 150 feet. The water around reefs also has to be relatively clear because sediment or pollutants can block sunlight and harm both the coral and the delicate balance they share with their algal partners. Coral also prefers stable, warm temperatures. Fluctuations, particularly an increase, can disrupt the sensitive symbiosis between coral and zooxanthellae. But not all reefs look or grow the same way. Coral reefs come in a variety of forms depending on where and how they develop. Fringing reefs, the most common type, grow directly from a shoreline. They extend outward from the coast into the sea and are often the first to suffer from human activity due to their proximity to land. Barrier reefs, on the other hand, are located further from the shore and are separated by a deeper body of water called a lagoon. The Great Barrier Reef is a classic example, creating a complex ecosystem that stretches across vast areas of ocean. Then there are atolls, which are circular reefs that encircle a lagoon. These are formed over time from fringing reefs that develop around volcanic islands. As the volcanic island sinks, the coral continues to grow upwards, eventually creating a ring-like structure. Each type of reef plays an essential role in the marine ecosystem. They serve as habitat, breeding grounds, and feeding areas for countless marine species. From vibrant tropical fish to larger predators, coral reefs are often called the rainforests of the sea due to their high biodiversity. They support an estimated 25% of all marine species, even though they cover less than 1% of the ocean floor. Reefs provide shelter for fish, crabs, shrimp, sea turtles, and a multitude of other creatures, forming an interwoven web of life. Beyond their role as habitats, coral reefs are crucial to human communities as well. Reefs act as natural barriers against waves, reducing coastal erosion and protecting shorelines from the full force of storms and tsunamis. This protective function is invaluable to island nations and coastal areas that might otherwise be susceptible to severe damage. Additionally, coral reefs contribute significantly to local economies through tourism and fishing industries. People travel from all over the world to experience the beauty of coral reefs firsthand, snorkeling or diving to witness the incredible array of colors and marine life. Despite their resilience, coral reefs face numerous threats, many of which are human-induced. Pollution, overfishing, and destructive fishing practices damage reefs by breaking coral structures and disrupting marine life. Additionally, climate change poses an existential threat to coral reefs globally. Rising sea temperatures are particularly harmful. Even a slight increase can cause coral bleaching. Bleaching occurs when coral polyps expel the zooxanthellae, losing their primary source of energy and, subsequently, their color. Without the algae, the coral becomes white and weakened, making it more susceptible to disease and mortality. If the water temperature returns to normal, coral can sometimes recover, but repeated bleaching events are often fatal. Acidification of the ocean, another consequence of increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere, weakens coral skeletons. As carbon dioxide dissolves in seawater, it lowers the pH, making the ocean more acidic. This acidification affects the availability of calcium carbonate, the building block for coral skeletons, making it harder for corals to grow and maintain their structures. Combined with other threats, this phenomenon makes the future of coral reefs uncertain. However, scientists and conservationists are working hard to protect and restore coral reefs. Efforts include creating marine protected areas, regulating fishing practices, and reducing pollution sources. Restoration projects are also underway, where scientists grow corals in nurseries and transplant them onto damaged reefs to encourage regrowth. Additionally, researchers are experimenting with breeding heat-resistant coral species to help reefs adapt to rising temperatures. Through these efforts, there is hope that coral reefs can survive and continue to thrive, but it requires a global commitment to addressing climate change and protecting our oceans. The formation of coral reefs is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. Starting from tiny polyps that build vast, intricate structures, coral reefs are a reminder of the interconnectedness of nature. They show us that small organisms can create monumental changes over time, building ecosystems that support thousands of other species. Understanding and protecting these vital ecosystems is crucial, not only for the species that inhabit them, but also for the human communities that rely on their protection and resources. Coral reefs are more than just beautiful underwater landscapes. They are a lifeline for both the ocean and humanity.